Most women won't just flip a switch and jump into bed with a friend. If she's considering it, she'll lead a trail. 9 subtle moves that show she's ready to take things to the next level. Miss these and you'll never get out of the friend zone. But spot them and you'll realize just how close you are to something more. Move number 1. She initiates one-on-one time more often. This is the first big shift. She starts suggesting you two hang out without the group, especially in the evenings, or at your place or hers. She'll make excuses for you both to be alone, even if it's just to catch up, or talk about something. You'll notice she lingers after everyone else leaves, or finds ways to extend your time together. Research on social psychology shows that women create opportunities for intimacy by removing social barriers and witnesses. She is consciously shifting from being your social friend to your private companion. When a woman starts prioritizing alone time with you over group activities, that's her testing whether there's romantic potential between you two. Move number 2. Physical touch escalates and she tests your response. The touching becomes more frequent and more intentional. We're talking playful nudges, sitting closer than necessary, accidental brushes against you, or hugs that last a few beats too long. She might touch your arm when she's laughing, rest her hand on your knee during conversation, or playfully push you when she teases her. But here's what most guys miss. There's a clear escalation pattern. It starts with safe touches like shoulders and arms, then moves to more intimate areas like your chest, thigh, or lower back. The key difference from friendly touch is timing and her reaction afterward. When it's romantic interest, she touches you and then watches your face for a response. If you pull away, a friend backs off immediately. But when she's sexually interested, she'll test again with different touch to see if you're just shy or actually not interested. Studies on tactile communication show that women use progressive touch to gauge sexual interest and comfort levels. Move number 3. Conversations turn more personal or flirtatious. The topics start shifting from everyday friend stuff to deeper, more charged territory. She asks about your dating life, your previous relationships, or even what your type is. She might start talking about intimacy, attraction, or sharing stories about her own romantic experiences. You'll catch her dropping subtle compliments, making flirty jokes, or saying things with obvious double meanings. This isn't accidental conversation drift. Research on conversational intimacy shows that when women want to escalate romantically, they deliberately steer discussions toward topics that create sexual tension. She's moving from friend talk to chemistry check mode. By the way, if you want the full insiders list, every secret, every move, decoded in plain English, check out our 25 Forbidden Signals She's Secretly Into You cheat sheet. It's not free, but for just $7, you'll finally have zero doubt about her signals. No more guessing, no more missed chances. Links in the description. Grab it before you miss your next green light. And speaking of moving past the surface, move number 4. She shares vulnerabilities and emotional secrets. This is where things get deep, and it's crucial you understand the difference between friend venting and romantic intimacy building. She opens up about her fears, her desires, or things she claims she doesn't tell anyone else. But when she's romantically interested, these aren't just random emotional dumps. She'll share specific things like feeling misunderstood by other guys, admitting she's lonely even when dating someone, or revealing what she really wants in a relationship. Here's the key difference. With friends, she shares problems, looking for advice. When she's building romantic intimacy, she shares desires and feelings, looking for understanding and connection. She might say things like, "I've never told anyone this, but..." These aren't casual confessions. Psychological research proves that emotional intimacy is the gateway to physical intimacy for most women. When she starts revealing her deepest vulnerabilities, specifically to you, she's creating the emotional foundation that makes physical escalation feel natural and safe. Move number 5. She teases you or challenges you playfully. The energy between you becomes more charged and competitive. She'll initiate play fights, create inside jokes between you two, make playful dares, or suggest silly becks with stakes attached. She challenges you in games, debates, or banter, but always with a smile and obvious enjoyment. She's trying to get reactions from you and showing you her more mischievous side. Behavioral psychology tells us that playful teasing is essentially safe sexual tension in disguise. She gets to test your confidence and create excitement without crossing any obvious lines. Move number 6. Her style and appearance change when she's with you. Suddenly, she's dressing better when you hang out. More revealing clothes, more form-fitting outfits, or just putting in extra effort with her hair and makeup, just because. She might even fish for compliments by asking if you notice anything different about her look. This isn't coincidence or her suddenly caring more about fashion. Research on attraction behaviors shows that women unconsciously increase their physical appeal when they're interested in escalating with someone. She's trying to catch your eye and keep it, making sure you start seeing her as a sexual option rather than just a friend. Move number 7. She stays late or creates opportunities for privacy. She hangs out way past when she normally would go home, even when she mentions she should probably leave. But here's where most guys completely miss the signal. She creates these opportunities very deliberately. She'll suggest having a nightcap when she doesn't usually drink late, or want to watch one more episode when you both know she has work tomorrow. She might say she's too tired to drive safely, or that her roommate is having people over. Sometimes she'll create problems that need solving. Her phone died and she needs to charge it, or she's locked out waiting for her roommate. The key is she's looking for plausible reasons to extend private time without seeming obvious. Studies on courtship behavior show that extended time alone in private settings is how women create opportunities for physical escalation. She's setting the stage and waiting to see if you'll recognize the opportunity. Move number 8. Her body language turns toward you, even in groups. Even when you're with other people, she positions herself next to you, faces you during conversations, and mirrors your movements. She glances at you during group jokes to see a reaction, and she touches you more in social settings than she touches anyone else. This is her way of marking you as different from the other guys. Research on nonverbal communication shows that women use body positioning to signal romantic interest while maintaining plausible deniability. She's showing everyone, including you, who has her real attention. Move number 9. She drops hints about what-if scenarios. This is the final test before the green light, and it's where most men completely misread the situation. She starts joking about what would happen if you two ever hooked up. She might say things like, "Can you imagine if we tried dating? We'd probably drive each other crazy." Or, "I bet you'd be trouble in bed," followed by a laugh. Sometimes it's more subtle. "What would happen if we crossed that line?" She frames these as hypothetical conversations, usually ending with, "Just kidding," or "That would be weird, right?" But here's what you need to understand. She's not really kidding, and it wouldn't be weird to her. These scenarios serve a specific purpose. She gets to plant the seed of sexual possibility while protecting herself from direct rejection. Psychological research shows that women use hypothetical scenarios to test male interest without risking their ego or the friendship. The woman who's ready to sleep with you will keep bringing up these what-if conversations until you either take the hint or make it clear you're not interested. Here's what most guys miss. These moves rarely happen in isolation. She's probably doing 3 or 4 of them consistently, and they're building on each other. The woman who's ready to sleep with you doesn't leave it to chance. She creates a clear path and waits to see if you'll follow it. Now, once she's decided she wants you, the things she'll say become a lot more direct and provocative. We're talking about 21 specific phrases that basically mean, "I want you right now." That's what we're covering next.